Hi guys, welcome to the first anime pickups episode of the year. This is going to be the January 2013 edition. It's exactly 1 year since I've been doing these videos now, so yeah, short update. This will be the only update this month. I had to pay for the iPod of which this is being filmed on, so yeah. I bought it on a buy now pay later thing, so anyway, I've got 3 things still that I managed to squeeze in. One thing, I have to thank David Bunch of Numbers here. Much like the Zenki Saga thing, he pointed this out to me time and time again, like telling me you really need to fill in this gap in your collection. And that is City Hunter 2 Collection 2. Yeah, so this is the last part of City Hunter I needed to complete the collection, at least the collection that is available. Yeah, so I've got all of Season 1, now all of Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, or City Hunter 91, and the movies and OVAs, except one OVA, because that didn't get released, unfortunately. I'm hoping Discotheque might release that one day, because I have a feeling they might license City Hunter at some point. It would make sense, but these ADV releases are certainly a good thing to get in the meantime, if you can find them cheap enough. But yeah, this is the one volume in the entire collection for the actual TV show rather than the movies and the OVAs, which was actually cheap, and I've put it off because of that. I put it off because it was cheap and kind of widely available. It was available on Amazon and Right Stuff for relatively cheap prices, so I kept putting it off, and then, you know, I had barely any money this month, and I thought, let's not go all the way through 2013 without buying this, because that would be insane, because by the end of 2013 and probably even halfway through it might not be as widely available anymore. So let's just complete the collection while we can. So I took the advice of David Bunch of Numbers, and yeah, this is it. I'm not going to show you on the inside because I want to do an anime packaging video for the entire series now that I own it. So yeah, that's City Hunter Collection 2, City Hunter 2 Collection 2 in my voice. It rained like hell yesterday, and I was in the middle of it for over an hour, so it's taking its toll on me. Anyway, next up I got the second volume of Katana Gatari, or is that's not coming out on the thing, is it? There we go. I hope City Hunter wasn't cut off. This is Katana Gatari, or Katana Gatari is how I like to say it, because it's fun to say something that fast. This is one of my pile of shame sort of things. I've owned the first volume of this series from its release date. I pre-ordered it along with Arakawa Under the Bridge back in, I think they came out in 2011, in the summer of 2011. This ended up coming out also in 2011, I believe, late 2011, and basically what happened is I watched the first episode of Katana Gatari. Actually, I watched the first 2 episodes, and they're double length, so they're 45 minutes long each, and overall it's like a 24 episode series, but only 12 episodes because since each episode's twice the length. But yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes and thought, yeah, this is really, really cool. I won't watch all of it now because I haven't got the second part. The second part's coming out soon. I'll put it on the shelf and leave it for later on. And yeah, here we are, a year and a half later, and I've only just picked up the final volume. And I've only picked up the final volume because it's suddenly, or it has gone out of print now. So I picked it up while I still could, basically. It was literally that was how they got me to get the final volume. I don't know why it took me so long. I'm not going to let that happen with any other NIS releases, because I'm fed up of having to rush out the door and buy them just as they're on the verge of going out of print. It's not a good way of doing it, because I end up spending more money because I have to import them from places I'd rather not do sometimes. So it means I get giant customs charges, and it means they end up costing me more, and it's like, well, if I just bought it earlier, it would have cost me way less. It's the same thing that happened with Pandora Hearts. I still got this at its retail value. Pandora Hearts is the only one I had to pay collector's prices for, so I still avoided that. But yeah, I'm going to make sure, expect a lot of NIS releases over the next 4 or 5 months, because I want to catch up to the point where I'll just buy them when they come out, rather than waiting. So there's like 10 I still need to get that are on the horizon. I think that's 2 that haven't come out yet, and then 8 that are out right now that I don't own, including all of Kimi ni Todoke, which I really want. But anyway, yeah, that's the second volume of Katana Gatari. And another thing that has just gone out of print is the NIS release of House of Five Leaves, which is absolutely one of probably the best looking NIS box so far. Although that Katana one was also pretty amazing. They all look pretty amazing if we're honest. Except maybe Awakawa Season 1, which is a bit pretty plain, and Kimi ni Todoke Season 1 or Part 1 also looks pretty plain. But one of the cool things about this is the texture of the box. I don't really know how to describe it other than it's not the same as the others. It's got like a proper texture on it, and the other ones are all smooth, really nice and smooth. Like there's no friction on the other ones at all. It's just a really nice smooth surface. On this one, it's got like, basically, it's obviously meant to mimic a certain Japanese fabric, or you know, something they use to build maybe houses or furniture, something like that, or maybe their clothing. Problem is, I don't know what that is, and I'd love to tell you. Maybe in the book it says, in the book that comes with it. I'd love to tell you what it is, but I'm sure if you looked elsewhere on YouTube for a proper unpackaging video of this, then you might find your answer. But yeah, that's it really. I got them all. Like I said, in case I didn't say, House of Five Leaves is also out of print now. So yeah, I picked it up while I can. I did mention that at the beginning actually, but it is available in the UK and in Australia. Obviously not in the lovely, beautiful NIS sets, but it is available elsewhere. So and this is DVD only. There is no Blu-ray, unfortunately. The series was broadcast in HD, but no Blu-ray, other than obviously in Japan, without English subtitles, is available. So yeah, if you want it in English, the only way to get it is in DVD. Yeah, apparently there will be no other prints of the premium edition for either of those that I've showed you, especially House of Five Leaves, which only came out last year. But yeah, but like I said, it's available in the UK and in Australia on DVD in a normal DVD size case. So if you still want it, it is still available in English. You just have to go fishing for it. Like I said, it's available on Amazon UK, so that's probably the easiest way to get it for Americans that have missed out on the premium edition. Or you could just wait for NIS to probably release their own standard, which they probably will do at some point. Anyway, so yeah, that's House of Five Leaves, City Hunter Collection 2, and Katana, and that's everything I bought for January 2013. I expect February to be a bit more fruitful, a bit more stuff. I'm going to slowly buy my furniture rather than buy it all in one go, so I can carry on buying anime, because let's face it, I buy a lot of anime, so I don't really want to stop that too much. Yeah, there's also the Oreimo Blu-ray set Conundrum. It's going to be an import. Aniplex of America announced it as an import set, so it'll be exactly the same thing that's going to be released in Japan, which means if you have any sense, you'll import it straight from Japan because it's cheaper. So that's probably what I'm going to do, because I'm going to have to pay custom charges regardless. If you live in America, maybe it would probably be better buying it from Aniplex and missing customs, but I don't know how American customs are. But yeah, I'm going to be buying it straight from Amazon Japan, and yeah, it's going to cost an arm and a leg, but Oreimo is one of my favourite shows, and I know that if I don't pick it up, I will always regret it, because I want the Blu-ray. It's sort of the same with Garden of Sinners, although Garden of Sinners Blu-ray was an upscale, so it's probably not so bad, but Oreimo will be pure HD, because I've seen it fan-subbed, and it was pure HD then, so yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I'll see you soon. Bye.